today?
Thank you. My lecture was very much about the theme of this Congress, which is responding to rapid environmental change. I think the changes that are occurring so rapidly today are a real challenge for ecologists, both to understand what will be the ecological responses, but perhaps more importantly, what can we do to suggest solutions for people? How can society work towards a more sustainable future in the face of these rapid environmental changes? Rapid environmental change provides opportunities for change, and there's many things about the world that could be better than they are today, and so I think we should treat this as an opportunity rather than simply as a problem.
Mm-hmm. One thing.
I was trained as a scientist to deliver information, and I think that's a limited view of the way in which we need to have a dialogue with people about searches for solutions. So we need to think it needs to be a two-way communication rather than just presenting information. And if we can have this dialogue about potential solutions rather than just about the problems, I think people are going to feel more interested and empowered to seek those solutions and to move towards sustainability. That would be my hope. Yes, it's discouraging how unsuccessful we've been at solving international problems, environmental problems such as climate change. I think we can make progress at national and local scales much more easily. But for example, in the Arctic, I think there's opportunities because there's a limited set of countries that are recognizing some very important changes. And so the problem is more constrained. It's a smaller problem than trying to reduce climate change for the whole world. So I think that's a place where we can try out a global governance solution and then think about ways in which solutions that can work at sub-global scales can then be applied at larger scales. I think we need to find solutions that are appropriate for each scale, but then think about how those solutions can be modified, or those governance processes can be modified so that they'll work at larger scales. Mm-hmm. Well, in some ways, I think this is the easiest thing for people in universities to do because we're teachers of students all the time, and those students will become teachers of other students. So it's a way in which we can communicate these issues without any sort of major structural change. We just need to encourage students to get involved in these issues and to think of these social ecological issues as being an appropriate subject for science. I think oftentimes in universities we treat science as being separate from society, and what we need to do is develop a science of people with nature, people as society as part of nature. And so if we teach our students that this is an appropriate topic for science, I think they'll see that. And if we can focus on solutions rather than on problems, then people will look for ways to implement those solutions or to try out those solutions.
Okay, thank you very much.